प्रकृतेः क्रियमाणानि गुणैः कर्माणि सर्वशः अहंकार विमूढ़ात्मा कर्ताहम् इति मन्यते. The spirit soul, confused by the influence of false ego, thinks himself the doer of the activities. But in actuality, the activities are carried out by the three modes of material nature. For example, there are two persons, one in God consciousness, Krishna consciousness, and other in material consciousness. So, on the superficial level, from the external point of view, they both may be working in a same office, they both may be working same job, but there is a big difference between the two. The person in material consciousness, convinced by false ego, because of a false ego, he thinks himself the doer of everything. The materialistic person does not know that the activities of a body is under the control of material nature, and material nature is ultimately under the control of Supreme Lord. So in this way, the living entity is ultimately under the control of Supreme Lord, but because of influence of false ego, the materialistic person thinks himself the doer. He takes all the credit for doing everything independently. He takes all the credit of all his works, but in actuality, all this work, all his activities are carried out by material nature. So this is the symptom of his ignorance. The gross body and subtle body is the creation of material nature, and material nature is under the direction of Supreme Lord. So knowing all this, one should not lament for anything bad happened in the past, and one should not take credit for all his success. One should not become arrogant, one should not become puffed up in success. So one should remain equal in success and failure. One should not lament, neither become arrogant. One should remain equal in happiness and distress, knowing well that everything is under the control of material nature. Material nature is ultimately the doer. So neither I am doer nor you, and nor others are the doer, but actually the material nature is the doer.